Hey everybody, Damo here, Charter Connection Fishing Charters and the Good Vessel Diversity, bringing you another fishing report for the Hauraki Gulf. It's been quite a windy week and we haven't been able to do a hell of a lot. Last Saturday was a bit of a disaster. Sunday was a little better with about 40 fish, and then the Sunday evening, that trip in the Terry Channel was quite good. The guys got some nice fish in there. In about 27-28 metres with the tide running, and it all happened as soon as the wind came around from the southwest to the northwest. They came on the bite and they bit really hard all the way through to dark, so maybe keep that in mind this week. Although in saying that, we do have much better forecast, and with the weekend that's coming up, some very key areas that will be holding a lot of fish, and there should be some workups in these areas too. And those areas are south of Kawo Island, sort of about 2 miles south of Bostocky and a mile to 2 miles east of Motuora Island. That area there's been a large concentration of bait. Also been some longliners working that general area. Also inside those islands, so inside Motukirikiri, inside Motuareka, inside Motuora, so along the coastline of Martins Bay down to the entrance of the Mahurangi, all down through in there. If the wind's blowing, you can get in there and get amongst some of the fish that's in there. The other key area is going to be out off the Noisies. Now, basically, if you just take an arc around the Noisies of a couple of miles, just stay in that general area. There will be a lot of fish moving into that area, and also there should be some dolphins, gannet activity for you to, get a few clues as to what's going on. They may not always bite in the workups, but stick with them, because I'm telling you, there is some good fish to be had there, and likewise up at Carwell, there's some good fish to be had there. Other areas to concentrate on now would sort of be that Bream Bay area, all the way through to down off Lee, Parkery, places like that. My phone's ringing. I'll just close that. Down off Parkery, maybe the 40-metre mark along through there. Also, you want to have a look along the back of Kawo Island in 40 to 50 metres. Stay out of the telecom area, of course. And maybe even the Middle Gulf, sort of around that Anchorite south of there, especially if the traffic inshore is driving you nuts, which it can do. Remember, they may not bite specifically in a workup, and the workups may be short and sporadic, but there is some good fish there. A couple other things, just going to clue you up on some of the stuff that we're using this season to increase our catch and also increase our love of fishing. And one of those is the Ocean Angler Powerflex carbon rod. Now, I particularly like this rod because it's a good multi-purpose rod, and we can use it for, it's reasonably good quality as well. We can use it for a number of different applications, both soft baiting, slow jigs, and even bait fishing. Now, I match this with the Tynos 8 from Shimano. These are very nice little lever drag reels. They've got a good spool capacity, and we run 15-pound braid on these, and we also run a rainbow braid. I find this incredibly useful because, especially in deep water with a light jig head or a light slow jig, when you're dropping down, you know to look out for that colour. Say in 50 metres, you know that it's in the blue section, so you can see it coming down, yellow, green, orange, blue, and you know you're somewhere there, so you know to be ready for that bite, ready for that little touch, anything that's going to give you an indication that there's a fish on. Very good little combo, very comfortable, very lightweight. You can hold this in one hand all day, no problem at all. Also quite a powerful rod. This is only the 6 to 8 kg blank, and we find that ample for the 15-pound braid, and also for the fish that we catch in the Gulf up to sort of about 10 kilos in snapper. And we've had kingies on these up to about 15 kilos as well, so they handle it, no problem at all. The other thing, of course, is the jitterbug lures. Now, these are nothing new. These have been around for a long time. What is new, however, is the Legacy lure. I particularly like this one because it's chrome with the black dots on the side, so it's sort of mimicking a pilchard and an anchovy, and with that that amount of bait being around at the moment, this is sort of my go-to lure at the moment. It's got that nice blue chrome on the bottom and that beautiful silver chrome on the top. It's also rigged with good quality ring, good quality Kevlar cord, and beware of these hooks. I've had one of these in my hands before. These are incredibly sharp and incredibly durable hooks. These will last you day after day after day. They also have replacement skirts available, so you can change the skirt round. I personally like a pink skirt. Someone's going to laugh at that, probably me. The other thing I like about these is you can hardwire them to fish them more aggressively. What I do for that is I take the ring off and I feed the leader up through the bottom hole and then reconnect to the ring through here. So feed the leader through the bottom into the base of the jig, and that will hold the hooks in a firm position like this, and you can fish these very aggressively, so mechanically jigging or even ripping them across the surface as fast as you can, and they're very streamlined, and they won't foul the leader on the drop either if you're fishing it aggressively. So whipping them up through the water, you won't foul the leader as the hook will want to come up and wrap around the leader. So excellent way to use these. Another thing that I've just got onto quite recently, and although it's not an item of tackle, I find it very useful both in the marine applications and also in our motorsport application, and that's Corrosion X. Now, this is an awesome product. This blows CRC and WD-40 and some of those less inferior products out of the water completely. And we've used this, like I say, in engine rooms, on tackle, on electronics. We've used it on our race cars. It's an incredibly durable product. It won't harm electronics at all. It just kills rust and corrosion, and I really rate this stuff. If you can get hold of some of this, please do, because one small tin like this goes a long, long way. It's a very strong, very tacky product. I would keep it off your reel handles, keep it off your foregrips and places like that, but you have to be sensible with it. But for on your boat, your outboard motor, your boating equipment, any machinery, your reels, this is great stuff. So check that lot out. And check out the forecast that's coming up. We've got some very light winds coming this weekend. Don't drive through the workups and support it for everybody else. Set up a drift so you get a drift down towards them. The workups will work around you if you do that. If you're driving in the middle, you scare them all off. You kill it for everybody. Tight lines, and we'll catch you up out there. Carwell, off the noisies, middle ground. It's on.